Hey, what's up? It's Sunny from Pool House Recordings and from No Wake, and I'm bringing to you a breakdown of the song "Remember Your Name" by No Wake off the album Wait What. Um, as always, I gotta say, the song was recorded and mixed by good friend Doug Gallo, the amazing Weather Channel Jazz. If anyone remembers his old Instagram handle is Weather Channel Jazz. Smooth Jazz. So, I'm giving him that nickname now. It's my nickname for him now is Doug Gallo the Amazing. So, here's Remember Your Name. This was I think it was the first single that we put out on this record. And the funny story behind this song is that it's about, we kind of wrote it about like, in the style of the whole album with the relationship stuff, and it's like, oh, I've been so hung up on, I was so hung up on you for so long, and now I can't remember your name. That's kind of what the song was like laid out to be about. The funny story about the song is that that line's not about that. The line was about, backstory. In my old office, all of our like 80% of our secretaries were named Jess, right? I was seeing this girl named Jen at this time, and I fucked up. I was so used to saying Jess and also the other, just to put it out there, the other, like another 10% of our secretaries were just named Jen. So either Jess or Jen. I always mixed up the two names. So when I was seeing this girl Jen, I fucked up. And now my girlfriend is actually Jess, funny enough. But I fucked up back in the day when I was seeing this girl Jen, and I one time called her Jess. We were like at a train station or something, and we were just having a conversation. I was like, oh, Jess, like this, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, did you just call me Jess? And I was like, oh, fuck. So then that's where this song originated, was Remember Your Name. I can't remember your name. Anyway, let's jump into it. I actually had a completely different intro written for this on the demo. It was like a whole 20-second lead riff going on. I don't even remember how it goes. I have it saved somewhere in my files way back. Maybe one day I'll pull those out for you, or I remember it was a cool riff, so I might use it in a new song. So I'm not going to spoil it yet because we can't have spoilers. But this is a rendition of the chords. It's a different rendition of the chords that were used in the bridge section of this song. And I just rearranged them, added some scratches and stuff, and it's the new intro. What's this? Oh, this is just an effects symbol. Stripped down verse. Cool lead and bass working together here. I actually totally was like, I want to write a Will Swan kind of lead, like Dance Gavin Dance, dancey kind of lead. And that's how I got there. And I just have the bass and the lead following each other there. Poppy vocals in the first verse. And we introduced the synth again here. And we actually I had synths in the demo, and we re-recorded the synths on this song and a couple other songs with the Juno 60. Really shaky. I think he's got a tremolo going on this one. Barely even notice it's there. But the lead guitar does that. I forgot to label my track, so I'm looking for random stuff. Oh, also, again, song number 3 on the record, where we're using, third song in a row, we're using the Phase 90 turned all the way up again. We love that on our lead guitar. That is right now the no wake sound, is the Phase 90 turned all the way up on a lead guitar. And that's the lead guitar. We're rocking with the rhythm guitar, the same thing, kind of harmony between the ba-na, ba-na, between the pauses. So together they have a harmony. There's a little harmonized part going on. Doug wanted to take it another step further and add that to the synth. I don't know why, but he thought it sounded cool, so I thought it sounded cool, and it did. Really move. Part this just keeps moving. I love the way that phaser sounds on the lead guitar, man. It's just. It feels like the lights at a concert where you're getting the strobe lights at the concert. Anyway. Chorus. This is the second part of the chorus where we finally do the hook. Kind of a change in beat. Almost halftime-ish. Where yeah, super cool part. There's more harmonies between the rhythms and the leads. Anyway, and then more synth, because we love it. The Juno 60 was perfect. Then, of course, some tambourine, because it sounds nice. Where's the other synth? Maybe there's no other synth. It's just that. I thought there was a high synth there, to be honest. I didn't even know it's my own songs. I think it's just the bass, actually. I think that's what I was hearing. Along with the... Alright, next. A lot of repetitions there. Some 4 stabs to get out of the... Alright, what's the synth? Big synths. Big synths. Droning through this whole section, the whole verse. Doug was DJing in this one. We got a tremolo lead on the second verse here. Some radio effect on the vocals. What's this? Just a shake out of the tambourine. That sounds cool, actually, the shake out of the tambourine here. It's a little rattlesnake vibe coming away. Rhythm guitar. That's pretty simple. Nothing crazy going on here. And then Doug's little crazy wobbles here on the synth. Just adds a really cool, subtle vibe. You feel it more than you hear it. And then he takes this away when we open up the verse. Doug almost signals it in with this sound on the synth, where it's like a little radio frequency whistle, this like alien laser sound, and then it goes right back into the synth. So it's really cool, actually. It signifies that we're about to open up. Sounds fucking awesome. And if you can hear it in the record, it sounds really subtle, but it sounds so cool to me. Wow. We open up. Obviously, we turn the phaser back on. All the way up. And the guitars go open up from palm muting to just single string notes. Super Manchester Orchestra vibe here. Into the screams. Where is this? Yeah. Heavily affected, heavily distorted screams there, just so they like kind of sit in the back a bit more, because it's not supposed to be a in-your-face kind of scream here. It's supposed to be like a ambient kind of scream. And then we layer it even more with background vocals, where we're harmonizing with the scream, basically. Water. Bring back the tambourine. Bring in the tambourine. Oh yeah. We love the tambourine here. It sounds perfect, actually. Hold on. Bring me the tambourine. Hell yeah. We need more tambourines. Oh, wait. Let's back it up real quick, because this synth in the verse is really cool. When we open up into the screams, we finally bring the synth from a bassy low synth into a higher melody. It's almost like a lead synth now, and you can really hear it turn on. Super Manchester Orchestra. I totally ripped off of them in this, because it sounds fucking awesome. You can hear it open up with the screams here. Doug loved playing with the little wobble fiddle thingy. I do have a little video of, I've been talking a lot about the synth on this song. I have a little video of Doug playing around with the Juno 60 right here. Let's see if we can get this up. Yeah. Haha. This was him trying to figure out the chorus. The Doug played all the synth. Not all the synth on the record, but anytime we threw the Juno 60 into the mix, Doug was the one playing it, or the organ. Another song we use the organ. They have an old school organ in there. Doug was playing the Juno 60 and the organ. We got to give him credits for those. He's got the wobbles. And with a couple takes and some editing, we were able to get that all in there. Yeah, thank you, Doug, for pulling out the Juno 60 and laying it down for us. And that's the whole song. You've got the second chorus. And it's and then if you can hear that background vocal. As opposed to the megaphone bit, we only use the megaphone on pyramids. For the rest of the vocal effects, we use one of these, like, I think this is actually a harmonica pedal. This thing, this little Shure, gives it like a big telephone vibe. Yeah, it sounds really cool. I think it's actually a harmonica pedal, harmonica mic. It has this distorted radio sound to it. I know Adam Lazzara uses one of these live to get that effect. Sounds really cool. We use this a few times throughout the record, different parts where we just wanted like a different lo-fi kind of sound on the vocal like this. We thought it was cool to like instead of just throwing a lo-fi filter on or like automating an EQ for it, was just do it practically with a mic that sounds like that already. So we did that, and that's pretty much the song. I mean, it's a little. That's the whole song. End with the harmony. It sounds pretty. Yeah, that's Remember Your Name. That's pretty much the entirety of Remember Your Name. Yeah, see you on the next one.